Yeah, pretty much. Yes, sir. But you know, this is worldwide.
It is. It's a universal symbol of excellence now, man.
Before they recognize the artist, they recognize that W. Yeah.
But coming to you live from Richmond Hood, it's your boy Emilio Sparks, and I'm cooling with probably one of the dudes that shaped my hip hop career and shaped my hip hop listenership. I'm with Mr. Meth. Meth, what's good?
Same old, you know, holding it down. Staten Island. It's all day.
What brings you to Richmond Hood today?
I'm usually in there, but on the down, you know what I mean? Because the barbershop over there, Sean cuts my hair and shit. It's all good, you know? But we're doing MTV today.
All right, cool. So let's talk about the new album, and I want to talk about your album, the previous album before that. Is Def Jam really going to support this movement that you guys have?
I feel they supported each and every album I put out. It's just the level of support that changes from time to time, you know? I love my label. This album here, I had, it was no pressure. I think that this is the most relaxed I've ever been making an album, and I think it shows. As far as the other albums, you know, you're on a time schedule. You got to put stuff out there, and a lot of times you don't have time to be as creative as you would like to be. So, you know, things happen. Can't necessarily put that all on a label. Sometimes you got to take some of the blame yourself.
I read in an interview a long time ago you spoke about that sometimes people now they see you as more of the actor than the lyricist at times. Yeah. And do you feel that doing both can sometimes have a negative effect on one aspect, but yet also flip it and have a negative effect on like your acting career, takes away from your writing, and your writing takes away from your acting?
It's a double-edged sword because you have people in Hollywood who, you know, they like to have lockout times where they'll lock you out for 2 months. You're welcome, baby. Anytime, little mom. Where they'll lock you out for 2 months, and then it's like you can't do any shows and all that because they're in first position. And or you won't get the job if they do due diligence, which is they check your background to see if you're available. And if they see that you're touring all the time, you won't get that part. As far as the music goes, you know, you have people that there's more dumb people in the world than smart people. I say this all the time. And a lot of times when they see you on screen portraying a character, whether it's comedy or drama or whatever, they think you're actually that person. And they get it confused sometimes. And sometimes it does affect record sales and stuff. Like the Method in Red show, I told they asses not to name it that, man. But, you know, that's what it is.
So is there going to be another Method Man album with wu-tang? Are we going to do that?
I'm going to put it out there. I ain't want to say nothing about it, but myself, Raekwon, and Ghost probably come together and do a Wu-Tang album. Just us.
Were you happy with how, like, 8 Diagrams went?
I won't even speak on that. Raekwon said enough.
That's true. Features on Bill for Cuban Links, too, besides Wu-O?
Yeah, I have one more, I think. No, two more. No, one more appearance on there. Pretty dope. You know, Ray got his shit together. I love the God, you know. And that Woo song just showed and proved that there's still a lot of people out there that still want to hear that core Wu-Tang shit.
You know, you've been around for a very long time, and I think your fan base is built on quality and quantity. Do you feel that nowadays a lot of young kids that are listening to hip-hop don't know the education of hip-hop, and sometimes does that make you feel like you're dated, like you're like the granddad on the porch, like talking about the good old days and actually showing that lyricism, like that real good lyricism?
I ain't gonna front, you know, you do get dated after a while, and it's like I can't talk about the same things I used to talk about. 38 years old, man. I ain't putting my gun in nobody's face or running up to anybody's car trying to sell them some non-prescription drugs, you know what I mean? My thing is, you know, it's like how you age. Either you could age well or age fucked up, and I think I've aged well. Our core fan base is bigger than any of the artists that's in the crew, so we tend to, you know, sometimes we cater to them too much, sometimes we don't cater to them enough. It's hard, especially when you're in the studio and you're trying to be as creative as possible and your audience isn't as creative as you are, so it kind of plays against itself sometimes.
So, yeah, that threw me off. I'm not gonna lie, but yo, coming to you from Richmond Hood, your boy Emilio Sparks. I'm cool with Method Man. Yo, Meth, big up. I appreciate everything you've done. I mean, Staten Island, Wu-Tang, and built my hip hop taste. So I appreciate you and thank you for everything that you've done.
Absolutely. One more thing though, as far as the internet stuff goes and stuff, you know, y'all got your bloggers and stuff out there, and some of that shit is funny. But some of y'all, you know, y'all get a little bit too personal, and I don't think that's appropriate. So for me to y'all, you know, lay off the kid straight up and down. I mean, if you guys are gonna post some negative stuff, make sure you post the positive stuff too, because you know you're quick to jump on the internet and put up when you think somebody's in trouble. Well, be quicker than that to put up something when you see somebody doing good for their community. The example I'll give you is, you know, they put up a bunch of stuff about me, the weed smoke, the IRS, the taxes, and all that crap right there and stuff. But right after that, we did something for Easter where we did free haircuts for all the kids, myself and Redman. I didn't see any press on that. So, you know, y'all know what it is and shit. I don't mind bad press. I just wish it was something to counteract that as far as good press, too. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is false about me being broke. Please believe it, baby.
For Davs.TV, it's your boy Emilio Sparks coming to you from Richmond Hood.